So we're doing the brows now for the T.O.W.I.E look.
Moving on to brows. Because the brow that is typical of T.O.W.I.E is a dark, strong, defined brow, and Laura's brow is fine and very, very light, I like to map out the shape that I'm going to do with a lighter colour, and then we'll fill it in with a darker brown. Okay, now I'm just going to start by getting that stronger shape in the front, so going for something more angular. And I'm going to just map out the shape. I'm not going to worry about filling it in perfectly or anything. Getting my arch in there. I find that if you're working with a thinner brow, it's nice to go up and give it height if you want to make it look fuller, as opposed to trying to fill it in down here. And just elongate that brow a little bit more.
Just going to show everybody the palette that you're working from with a selection of colours.
Which one are we using at the moment?
At the moment, this is called Coquette by Mack, and we're using a 266 brush. Okay, and that's this colour here.
Oh, okay.
So now that I've got my vague outline, I'm just getting you to zoom that way there for me. Perfect. I'm going to go in with a darker brown. So we do have a nice, beautiful kind of burgundy colour here in the fringe, so I might be a little bit playful and go for something that has a little bit more of a burgundy tone in it. And I'm just going to follow what I've just done. The key really to getting a slightly softer brow is when you're using your brush, do light strokes like you're trying to recreate like a little hair shape. Don't have it like you're trying to really colour something in. Okay. Now I don't want it to look too burgundy, so I am just going to get a bit more of a brown just in at the end. Just going for a more neutral brown. What you can do if you want to get a really painted on brow is moisten your brush. So if you dampen your brush and dip a little bit into the powder, then it will go on much more like a paint and will be much, much more dramatic. I like to keep the front quite soft. I don't like it to look too harsh or sharp, because then that just accentuates the falseness of it.
Can you just look at the camera a second? That's super, so people can see the difference.
You can see a really, really distinct difference. Okay, so I sometimes get a cotton bud and just enhance the shape a bit. That is the basic to getting a T.O.W.I brow.